Once upon a time, a prince was dancing with beautiful women in his palace when suddenly, an old woman entered, seeking shelter from a storm. The prince didn't like her intrusion at all. The old woman offered him a rose, but instead of thanking her, the prince rudely told her to leave. At that moment, the old woman transformed into a beautiful young woman, revealing that she was actually an enchantress. She then cursed the prince, turning him into a wild beast, and declared that the curse would only break when a beautiful girl truly loved him, so he would learn that love comes from the heart, not appearance. Now, moving forward, we see a small village near the palace, where a girl named Belle lives with her father, Maurice. Belle loves reading books, and in this same village, there's a man named Gaston who likes her. However, Belle pays no attention to him. One day, Belle's father is traveling through the forest when a pack of wolves starts chasing his horse carriage. Trying to escape, he ends up taking a wrong turn that leads him to the beast's palace. The palace appears empty, but with warm food on the table, it seems someone must live there. He begins eating, but as he leaves, he plucks a rose for his daughter. Just then, the beast sees him and, angered by the theft, locks him up. The horse escapes and finds its way back to Belle. When Belle sees the horse return home without her father, she rides it back to the palace to look for him. The horse leads her directly to the palace, where she finds her father locked up. Suddenly, the beast appears. Although Belle is terrified of this creature, she doesn't show it and questions how someone could be so cruel to imprison someone for merely picking a flower. She then offers to take her father's place as a prisoner, and with this act of love and sacrifice, she manages to free her father. After some time, a clock and a lamp come to Belle, and to her surprise, they start talking like living beings. They lead her to a beautiful room, where she learns that the same enchantress who cursed the prince also turned all the people in the palace into enchanted objects. These objects, like the clock and the lamp, can only return to their original human form once the beast's curse is lifted. Meanwhile, when the beast finds out about Belle's arrival, he becomes furious. The enchanted objects try to calm him, saying that maybe Belle could be the one to love him and break the curse, giving them all a chance to return to their human forms. With everyone encouraging him, the beast finally agrees to try to win Belle's affection. He prepares a lovely dinner and takes it to Belle, inviting her to join him. However, Belle refuses, saying she would rather starve than dine with a beast who imprisoned her and her father. Seeing this argument, the enchanted objects believe that maybe love often starts with a little conflict, and they are hopeful Belle might be the one to free them all. Afterward, the beast goes to the enchanted rose that the enchantress gave him. He notices its petals slowly falling, knowing that if all the petals fall before the curse is broken, they will remain enchanted forever. On the other hand, Belle's father, Maurice, returns to the village and tells everyone about the beast, but they mock him. Gaston agrees to go with him to find the beast, but when they reach the forest, Maurice loses his way. Annoyed, Gaston ties him up in the woods and leaves him, hoping the wolves will deal with him. However, a woman named Agatha rescues him just in time. Eventually, Belle finds a chance to escape from the palace. But as she's riding through the forest, a pack of wolves attacks her. Just as they're about to harm her, the beast arrives and bravely fights off the wolves to save her, though he gets badly injured in the process. Belle, seeing the beast wounded, can't bring herself to leave him in that condition. She helps him back onto her horse and brings him to the palace, where all the enchanted objects feel a spark of hope at her return. The next day, as Belle sits beside the beast and tends to his wounds, she reads a line of poetry aloud, which the beast surprisingly completes. Astonished to hear him recite poetry, Belle is even more amazed when he takes her to his grand library. Seeing the countless books, Belle is overwhelmed with joy, as she has always dreamed of having access to so many books. The beast tells her that she can stay and read them as long as she wishes, and over time, a warm friendship blossoms between them. They begin enjoying meals together, growing closer with each passing day. One day, the enchanted objects encourage the beast to express his feelings to Belle. They help him get ready and prepare Belle as well. Meanwhile, Belle's father, Maurice, returns to the village, telling people that Gaston tied him up in the forest to be eaten by wolves. Gaston denies this, and his friend sides with him, accusing Maurice of being possessed and insane. The villagers capture Maurice, planning to lock him up. Back at the palace, Belle and the Beast are enjoying a beautiful dance together, reveling in each other's company. Belle confesses that she misses her father. The Beast gives her a magical mirror through which she can see anyone, anywhere. Belle uses it to look at her father and sees that the villagers have tied him up. Desperate to save him, she wishes to leave immediately. The Beast lets her go, handing her the mirror so she can see him whenever she misses him. Belle reaches the village and tells everyone that her father's stories about the Beast are true. When no one believes her, she uses the mirror to show them the Beast, explaining that he has a kind heart and has never harmed anyone. Seeing this, Gaston grows jealous and convinces the villagers that the Beast has cast a spell on Belle. He claims that the Beast will attack the village and harm everyone if they don't stop him, stirring the villagers into a frenzy. The townspeople, led by Gaston, march toward the Beast's palace to kill him. At the palace, the enchanted objects prepare to defend themselves. Gaston finds the Beast, who is sitting alone, heartbroken over Belle's absence. Gaston lies, saying that Belle sent him to kill the Beast. The Beast, lost in sadness, barely reacts, but Gaston shoots him, causing the Beast to fall from a height. However, the Beast grabs onto a ledge, saving himself from the fall. Just then, Belle arrives and begs Gaston to stop, her presence reviving the Beast's strength. The Beast fights back, and when Gaston pleads for mercy, he spares his life, telling him to leave. But as Gaston walks away, he turns and shoots the Beast again, only to lose his footing and fall to his own death. Mortally wounded, the Beast collapses. Belle rushes to him, finally confessing her love. As she speaks, we see Agatha, the woman who saved Maurice earlier. She is revealed to be the enchantress who cursed the Beast, and hearing Belle's confession of love, she lifts the curse. The Beast transforms back into a handsome prince, and the palace and its inhabitants return to their original forms. Belle and the prince embrace, and they share a joyful dance. People gather in the palace to celebrate, bringing the film to a magical and joyous ending.